Konnichiwa everyone, it's Dan from JaDan.co.uk and today I'm talking about kanji for JLPT N5. Cheers for finding my video everyone, I appreciate that. So today's video is all about kanji for JLPT N5 and how I study it. So, kanji man. So kanji is a big part of Japanese language and probably the hardest part of Japanese language as a foreigner like me to study. So in English, in alphabet, we've got 26 letters. Simple. In Japanese, they've got 3 different writing systems you need to learn. So first is hiragana, and that's a phonetic alphabet, for want of a better word, that's used to spell out Japanese words, the sounds. Then they've got katakana, which is the same for foreign words that are borrowed into Japanese. And then the last thing they've got is kanji. And kanji is Chinese characters that are used in Japanese. And there's thousands of them, like actual thousands. Just to read a newspaper you need to know about 2,500, which is already difficult. On top of that, each kanji can be read multiple ways. So you need to know both ways how to say it, or all 3 or all 4 ways how to say that kanji. So it's not easy thing to do. So that's probably why I've left it till last to start studying it, you know, but it is what it is. Anyway, today's question is, how do you study kanji? Do you just write it out a million times? Have you got an app? Have you got a recommendation for me? I don't know. Comment section below and let a bro know. I'd appreciate to hear from you. So, kanji. In the JLPT N5 test, you're going to need to know about 103 different kanji, which sounds like a lot, especially when there's multiple readings. So what I did is I found the list of the kanji that's required for this test, and I got a notebook. This is a kanji renshu book, and it's used by like elementary school kids to write kanji. And what I did is I wrote down every kanji. So I wrote down the different readings, and I wrote 10 times or whatever for each kanji, and I repeated this for every kanji that's required for N5. As you can see, there's quite a lot of them, and ignore the fact that my kanji looks like it's been scribbled in crayon by a child, but you get the idea. So yeah, here we go, we got 10. So that's all kanji that's required for this test, which is cool. Get my head around how many there were and make sure I could understand it and I could draw them out, which is good. And the good thing about studying kanji is once you've written it in here, suddenly you see it everywhere and you understand it. So that's kind of cool. In terms of kanji practice, I kind of use this, but I also use the Midori app that we were talking about before. So if I open the screen recording, 3, 2, 1, screen recording, then basically I open up Midori like this, and you know, on here we've got kanji by JLPT level in lists, N5, and we've got all kanji there, look. That's cool. And the good thing about this app, let's look at the first one I was talking about. It tells you both the readings, and here shows you how to draw it so you get a stroke order, because in Japanese kanji, stroke order, the order you draw the lines is very important, so it's good to know. You don't really need to know if you're not writing it, but I want to write it, so I studied that too. Anyway, I got to lists up at the top here, and it shows me the English word, so in this case gold. And what I do, I take that word gold and I write it in one of these boxes, and then check it, that's right. Next, move on to exam, school, printing, proof, and I write it down, and I do this until I've completed a full page every day. So that's how I'm practicing kanji. I'm writing a good 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a good 70 kanji every day. A lot of the same ones, but I'm writing about 70 kanji every day. So that's one way, and the other way I practice, back to this book that I harp on about all the time, Nihongo Gohyakumon, it's got a kanji section. So if I open up to a random page, let's have a look at this one. So the top section is kanji, and it gives you a question. In this case, これは日本語を勉強します。No, これから日本語を勉強します. I've kind of get it away because the answer is in here. So you've got a picture of kanji for Benkyo, and I have to pick the hiragana correct one. Next page, it's got the answer, which you can see here, and any other words that you should need to know, and it's got a bit of an explanation. So I practice that every day. You've got about 10 questions for all different sections, you know, vocab, kanji, grammar, and then day 7 you've got a test to kind of consolidate everything you've studied. So I try to do that every day too. So I'm getting a lot of kanji practice in. In terms of kanji, like, I thought it was going to be the biggest hurdle for this test for N5, but actually now I've studied it for a couple of weeks and I've really kind of hammered it. I'm pretty confident that I know all the kanji that's on that test, and I can easily read it and understand how to say it. So the thing I thought I was going to struggle with most is probably my strongest point, which is pretty interesting. So it is what it is. So that's how I study kanji. That's it for today's video. So thanks for watching, and as always, until next time. Jamata!